Our next program is lab program number 6. So, which is text classification using naive-Bayes algorithm, multinomial naive-Bayes algorithm. Again, it's a naive-Bayes algorithm. So, this is lab program number 6. Okay, so in this program, what we are doing is just observe the data set here for this program. Here, data set is little bit different. So you can see here, this program is about classification of the test. If you provide certain text as input, our program should classify it as is it a positive text or negative text. So here you don't have the data in the form of Excel sheet. You can observe the data on the screen. It is in the form of text. Okay, this is a bad novel. This is bad movie. Comma, I'm only saying it belongs to label negative. Okay, you can observe here. This is a bad novel, comma negative. This is a bad movie, comma negative. These two statements are negative statements. I love this sandwich. I'm saying it's a positive statement. This is an amazing place. Again, positive statement. I feel very good about these beers. Positive statement. This is my best for positive statement. Okay, so many negative statements are there and positive statements are there. So our task is to build an algorithm using multinomial naive-Bayes algorithm. You have to write the program so that if you provide a statement as input, our program should be able to classify that input into positive statements and negative statement. Okay, our program should be able to classify this statement as positive statement and negative statement. Uh, again, we are not implementing your program here. We are making use of the library sklearn, using which uh, directly we can implement the multinomial naive-Bayes algorithm. Okay, import pandas as PD from sklearn package, from sklearn.model underscore selection, import train underscore test underscore split. As you already know what this function will do. From sklearn dot feature underscore extraction dot text, import counter vectorizer, count vectorizer. Okay, this I will tell you what it will do. From sklearn dot naive-Bayes, okay, from naive-Bayes algorithms package, import multinomial naive-Bayes. Okay, observe the spelling here, capital M and NB. From sklearn, import metrics, that is to measure the performance of the algorithm. Now you can see here, see this again, same data reading, we have done it in different ways. Okay, and I'm executing these programs line by line. All these lines are executed one after another. So first thing is we have to read the data from the file text.csv. Okay, pd.read underscore csv. In single quotes, I have mentioned text.csv. See, this CSV file is present in the same folder as this Python file name. Okay, .py. They both are in the same folder, so I have not given the path. If they are in different folders, you need to give the path here for execution. If you don't give the path, it will say file not found. So it is very important that you have to give the path here. For me, it is in the same folder. For that reason, I have not given the path. Otherwise, you have to give the entire path. And in the first program itself, I have told you how to give the path of the CSV file. Next is I'm going to print the dimension of the data set. That is, this data set you can see in the right window. This data set has got 20 rows and 2 columns. Okay, only 2 columns. And then I'm mapping. Okay, mapping positive as 1, negative as 0. Message dot label. Label is our yes and no, positive and negative. That I'm mapping it to the values 1 and 0. Positive means 1, negative means 0. So again, in all data set, we have x and y. X is input, y is output. X is equal to msg dot message. Okay, so that is our input. Y is nothing but message dot label. You can see here in the right window, if I type capital X, it will show all the text. If you type Y, it will show 0 and 1. 0 and 1 are nothing but positive and negative statements. Labels. Next is train underscore test underscore split. So that data we are splitting into 4 parts. That is for training and texting. And we need to call the count vectorizer function. Okay. So our training data, which is present in X train, okay, training data which is present in X train. See, this is our training data. That is, this is bad novel, this is bad novel. It is in the form of text. So each and every word we have to record, and we have to take the count of the statements that have appeared, and then we have to create the matrix of this count. We call it as sparse matrix, which will keep the count of these words, whatever words that is present in this text, and how many number of times it has appeared. With respect to its label, it will make a matrix. So that is count vectorizer. Okay, count vectorizer. So that count vectorizer dot fit underscore transform. So this line, what it will do is it will convert our text into that vector format, and it will do the training. Dot fit means you already know it will do the training, and then I have to transfer my test data also. Test data is this is training data I'm transforming. Next test data I'm transforming, and then feature names. It will print. You can see the feature names here: best, bad, all those features. Okay. Other than adjectives, all the features it will, all the adjectives it will print as features. Okay, that vectorizer will do. Next, I'm calling the uh, our algorithm multinomial line based dot fit. When you are using dot fit means you are doing the training x underscore x train of the converted data, that is vectorized data, comma y train. So you are doing the training. After doing the training, we need to do the prediction dot predict x and x test underscore DTM. Then we are doing the testing. So training and testing both we have done. Next thing is we have to print the accuracy. Okay, accuracy, it is saying, you can see here, accuracy is very less. Uh, See, in this program, accuracy will get very less. Um, uh, will get very less accuracy because the amount of data is very less here. Okay, so if you, for training, always we need hundreds of data, hundred of example, but we have only 10 or 20 examples here. So usually accuracy will get very less in this program. Uh, don't worry much about accuracy in this. Next thing is, I will give one statement. This is bad program or something. Okay, so this is one statement. Now I need to classify this new data into positive or negative. So let's feed this new statement into the program or into our model and check what it will say. Is it positive statement or negative statement? First thing is you have to transform this data into vector. So count underscore vector dot transform this new document, and then predict clf dot predict new document. So predicted value is present in predicted new. Okay, if it is 0, negative statement. If it is 1, positive statement. Okay, you can see here, this is a negative statement it is saying. So similarly, if you change it to good, and then if you see the result, you can see here, it is saying this is a positive statement. Okay. See, Sometimes it will not give accurate result. Okay, you keep on running and then it will say this is a positive statement. Okay, simple algorithm, text classification algorithm, which has been done using the multinomial naive classifier, which is already present in the sklearn library. We are using the same thing and it has been implemented direct. Okay, so this is about law program number 6. Is it clear?